Hello, everybody. It is Dr. Pastor, Elder, Minister, Intercessor. Um, Yashima, I was just coming on very quickly to just invite you all to the book club. I'm not going to be long today because I have a class shortly, but I just wanted to come on and to invite you guys to my book club that starts Monday. It's two um, book settings we're going to do. We're going to talk about the novel, not the novel, but the book I wrote, The Road to Educational Justice. We're going to discuss that on February 24th. And again, the second session is on March 10th. So listen, order your books, get excited about what we're going to discuss. There's a lot of changes that is happening in academia with the Department of Education. You don't want to miss this conversation. I am thankful for those that did register to participate in the book club, but there are still a few more that should be a part of the conversation. And so I'm just coming on just to remind you to set your date, your calendar, set your alarms. It is via Zoom, so you do have to register for the actual code for the book club review. Again, we are reviewing The Road to Educational Justice by the Dr. Yashima Thomas Jones. And so we're going to be looking at in the book itself. Just let me do this very quickly. In The Road to Educational Justice, it's broken up into 6 different chapters. And so the first chapter really discuss the difference between equity, equal, and justice. And so basically, we're going to discuss, right, the justice, equity, and equal component. Then we're going to talk about preschool education, and then we're going to wrap it up with literacy. And all of this is really geared towards basically just helping parents, and not just parents, but also families navigate the educational climate that we find ourselves in. For sometimes we feel like we're at a disadvantage, and in most cases, in the African American community, we are at a disadvantage. And you want to know why? It's because we sometimes disengage and we give our authority and responsibility to other people, and we don't really navigate to find out how we can be more impactful in our children's education. And so this is the whole purpose of the Road to Educational Justice, is to empower the community, right? To empower the community to be better advocates for their sons and their daughters. I always say that I am a disruptor. I've been a disruptor all my life. And when I disrupt, it comes with a plan. And so I just want to encourage you, if you have not registered yet for the book club, please do so. Go on the website, the road to educational justice dot at gmail.com, and register to join the conversation, which will take place on Monday, February 24th at 7 p.m. I do not plan to be on long discussing. Again, just dropping it. The Road to Educational Justice by the Dr. Yashima Thomas Jones. So listen, join me in these next 2 meeting dates, February 24th and March 10th, to have this conversation about educational justice. We know that what is happening in our world right now right? That they are dismantling diversity, equity, and inclusion, that they are discussing getting rid of certain forms of the Department of Education. And so, what we're in a climate where we're now being reactive, right? So I'm trying to help you be proactive, and so we're not so reactive with what is happening in our society. So enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you on February 24th and on March 10th at 7 p.m. It will not be on Facebook Live. It will be via Zoom, the book club. And so this is our first book that we'll be discussing. And at the first meeting on February 24th, we'll discuss the next book for the Road to Educational Justice Book Club. And I think you'll be excited about that second book we're going to read as well. So listen, have a great day in purpose. Go in God, go in grace, and go in peace. But most of all, every time I look up, I see you winning. Every time I look up, I see your name in lights. Every time I look up, I see God opening up major doors for you. Because what? All you do is win, 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 no matter what. Thank you for joining me, and have an awesome and amazing day on purpose.